If you're thinking about moving to the Woodlands, one of the biggest mistakes I see buyers make is choosing a house before they choose the right village. And here's what I mean. The Woodlands isn't just one big neighborhood. It's made up of several villages, and each one has its own personality, its own advantages, and honestly, its own trade-offs. The same budget could buy you a newer home, a larger lot, a shorter commute, or easier access to shopping and restaurants depending on which village you choose. So today, I'm breaking down 5 of the most popular villages buyers ask about. For each one, I'll cover 3 things: what it's known for, what the biggest trade-off is, and who I think it's best suited for. I'll also tell you how close each one is to the Woodlands Waterway, because that's one of the questions I get all the time and one of the things that attracts buyers to this area. Let's jump in, starting with Creekside Park. If you've been looking online, you've probably noticed this village comes up a lot, and for very good reasons. The first thing is Creekside is known for it the newest village in the Woodlands. You'll find more modern floor plans, higher ceilings, open kitchens, larger closets, and homes that simply feel newer than many of the other villages. Second, it has a fantastic parks, restaurants, newer retail nearby. It's very polished, master plan feel. Now here's a trade-off. Creekside sits on the southern edge of the Woodlands, so if you're planning to spend a lot of time around Market Street, Hughes Landing, or the Waterway, you'll probably be driving a lot farther than someone living in a more central village. It's usually about 15 to 20 minutes to the Waterway, depending on traffic. So who is Creekside best for? I'd say it's ideal for families relocating from out of state, buyers who love new construction or newer construction. Who is Creekside best for? I'd say it's ideal for families relocating from out of state, buyers who love newer construction, and people who don't mind a slightly longer drive in exchange for a newer home. Next is Sterling Ridge. Sterling Ridge has a completely different feel. The first thing you'll notice is the mature trees and larger homes. This village has a very established upscale feel without feeling outdated. Second, you'll find a nice mix of executive homes and luxury properties, many on larger lots. And third, it's a great balance between being established while still offering plenty of shopping and conveniences nearby. So the biggest trade-off, larger homes and mature landscaping usually means more maintenance. And because Sterling Ridge has such a strong reputation, your budget may not stretch quite as far as you expected. It's usually about 12 to 15 minutes to the Waterway, and I usually recommend Sterling Ridge to move up buyers, larger families, or anyone looking for a space and a classic Woodlands feel. Now let's talk Alden Bridge. This is honestly one of my favorite villages to show buyers because there's so much variety. First, Alden Bridge offers some of the best value in the Woodlands. Second, there's a wide range of homes, from smaller starter homes all the way up to larger family homes, which gives buyers lots of options. And third, it's incredibly family-friendly with parks and walking trails and neighborhoods that really capture the classic Woodlands lifestyle. So the trade-off. Because the homes vary so much, you'll probably have to decide what's most important to you. Do you want updated finishes, more square footage, a larger lot, a lower price? Most buyers find themselves making 1 or 2 compromises here. Alden Bridge is usually about 10 to 15 minutes from the Waterway. I think it's a fantastic option for first-time buyers, growing families, or anyone who wants flexibility without giving up the Woodlands lifestyle. If location is your #1 priority, pay attention to Cochran's Crossing. This village is one of the most centrally located in all of the Woodlands. That means you're close to shopping, restaurants, hospitals, parks, Market Street, and the Waterway. Second, it's filled with mature trees and has that classic Woodlands character that many buyers fall in love with when they come here. Third, it's incredibly convenient if you don't want to spend your day driving across town. Here's the trade-off. Most of the homes are older. Some have been beautifully renovated while others still need updating. The fully updated homes tend to sell quickly because buyers love the location. You're only about 5 to 8 minutes to the Waterway, making it one of the closest villages that we'll talk about today. If you value location over having the newest home, Cochran's Crossing should absolutely be on your list. Last is Panther Creek. This one is one of the original villages of the Woodlands, and honestly, it has a charm that is hard to replicate. The first thing people notice is the incredibly mature trees. Second, many of the homes have unique layouts and character that you simply don't see in newer construction. And third, you're incredibly close to everything that makes the Woodlands so special. The trade-off is pretty straightforward. It's also one of the oldest housing inventories, so many homes need updating. If you're expecting brand new finishes everywhere, this probably isn't going to be the village. But if you appreciate character and don't mind making improvements over time, Panther Creek can be an incredible value. It's only about 3 to 5 minutes from the Waterway, making it the closest village on today's list. I think it's perfect for buyers who value charm, mature trees, location over having a brand new home. So let's do a quick recap. If you want the newest homes, look at Creekside. If you want larger homes and more upscale, established feel, Sterling Ridge. If you want the most flexibility and value, Alden Bridge. If you want to be in the center of everything, Cochran's Crossing. And if you love mature trees, character, and being close to the waterway, Panther Creek. At the end of the day, there really isn't a best village in the Woodlands. There's only the village that's best for you. So think about your daily commute, where you'll spend your weekends, how much maintenance you're comfortable with, and whether you value newer finishes or a more established neighborhood. Those answers will help point you toward the right village much faster than simply looking at listing photos online. So if you're planning a move to the Woodlands and you'd like someone to help you narrow down which village fits your lifestyle, I would love to help. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.